Welcome to Skyvia tutorials. In this video, we will show you how to import and export Salesforce data with Salesforce Data Loader in Skyvia. Skyvia is a cloud-based integration platform that allows you to import, export, sync, and delete Salesforce data in bulk. It supports Salesforce integration with other cloud apps, storages, databases, and more. In the world of best data loaders for Salesforce, Skyvia provides multiple benefits: advanced mapping features, flexible scheduling options, email notifications, support for all major file storages and databases, unlimited Salesforce connections, and the Salesforce to Salesforce sync option. Imagine a company receiving lead data from external systems, such as marketing or event platforms, via SFTP. At the same time, it needs to send updated Salesforce contacts to partners through that channel. Let's walk through how to handle both import and export scenarios using Skyvia's Salesforce Data Loader online. Ensure you have a Skyvia account. You can create it for free via the link in the description. Let's start by creating connections to Salesforce and SFTP. Click Create New and select Connection. Look for Salesforce in the list. Sign in with your Salesforce credentials and save the connection. Now let's create a connection to an SFTP. Specify FTP host, username, password, and port if needed. Once the connections are ready, let's move to our first case: import leads to Salesforce. We've prepared a CSV file containing the lead list, and it's stored on SFTP. Let's set up the integration. Click Create New and choose Import. Select CSV from Storage Service as the source type. Select the SFTP storage service as source and Salesforce as target. Now let's define the source file and the target object and map their columns. To do this, we will create an import task. Select a CSV file from your storage. You can also specify a file mask using a current date template. Verify the CSV separator and other file parameters to ensure the columns are displayed correctly. Choose the target object in Salesforce. Skyvia supports importing most Salesforce objects, such as accounts, contacts, opportunities, and more. Select the lead object. Choose one of the operations to perform. Insert adds new data. Update changes the existing values. Upsert adds new records while updating existing ones. And delete will help you mass delete data from Salesforce via CSV. In our case, it's insert. Now map the columns. On the right, you see Salesforce lead columns. Required fields must be filled out to create a new record in Salesforce. Skyvia will auto-map columns with matching names. You can manually adjust the mapping for any mismatched ones. You can map the column directly, set the constant value, use functions and operators in the expression, or select target lookup to obtain a value from a different object. You can add more tasks if you need to import multiple objects at once. Next, set up the import schedule. Skyvia lets you schedule imports by day, time, and interval. We'll schedule it to run every Monday at 10 a.m. Give your integration a name, validate it to ensure all connections are ready, and then create the integration. Now let's run the import. After it's done, check the results in the Monitor tab. All leads were imported successfully. If any rows fail, you'll get an error log. Also, you can enable email notifications for failures. Now that we've covered import, let's move on to the next scenario: exporting Salesforce contacts to SFTP. Start by creating a new export. Select Salesforce as source and CSV to storage service as target. Specify the folder to upload the data to. Now let's add an export task. Select the contact object to export. The selected columns will be exported. Use the filter option to adjust the exported dataset. Also, you can rearrange and rename the columns in the exported file. Let's give it a name and set up a schedule to automate the process. Now we're ready to run the export. That's it, we exported Salesforce contacts to a CSV file. All the rows were exported successfully, and the file was uploaded to the SFTP automatically. For complex scenarios, Skyvia offers data flow and control flow. These tools allow building ETL pipelines for advanced transformations with custom logic across multiple sources. In this tutorial, you've learned how to import and export Salesforce records using Skyvia. Try Skyvia for free by following the link in the description. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next videos.